here we are going to do a practice question. Okay, so here a man having blood group O. Okay, a man having blood group O marries a woman with blood group B. So what will be the blood group of their children? So here the man's blood group is O, right? Blood group O, and then the woman's blood group is blood group B. Okay, now we are going to see the genotype. So for blood group O, the genotype was small I, right? I told you to memorize the box, right? Table. From there we are going to refer. And for blood group B, it can be either IB homozygous, or it can be either IBI. So the mother may have either this genotype or the mother can have this genotype. Okay, so since here in the question there is no mentioning of heterozygous or homozygous, then so we will have to see for both these two. Suppose in the question a man having blood group O marries a woman with blood group with homozygous blood group B, then you are going to use only this IB. This is homozygous, right? Suppose in the question if there is homozygous blood group B, then you will see only this, but then nothing is given here, so we are going to we are going to make the square for both homozygous and heterozygous. So the woman can have either this genotype or this one or this. So we will see. So what will be the blood group of the children? So let's see. Let's make the Punnett table. Here, okay, the blood for O we are writing here I. Okay, I we are writing here, and first we are going to take C this and C. We are going to take this and C. So IB and IB. Okay, so here when you cross it, then you'll get same like the monohybrid and dihybrid cross here. So you're getting, after crossing, you're getting this IB small I. So here in such case the blood group will be B. They will have B blood group. Since this is dominant and this is recessive, so the dominant IB is the B blood group, right? So this will dominate over the small I and they will all show B. So if the mother have homozygous blood group B, then all the child will have B blood group. Okay, for this it is all B blood group. Now we are going to take this and C. Same, we are going to make the square for heterozygous. This is for homozygous, and this now we are going to do for heterozygous. We are going to take this for blood group O, I, and now we are going to take this and C, IB and I. So here when you cross it, then you'll get IBI, and for this you are getting II and II. Okay, now here this is IBI, right? So blood group B is dominant. That means it will dominate over the O blood group. Recessive, that is, this one will be having B blood group, and even this will be having B blood group. But then this one II, so II have O blood group O, right? So this will have O group. Okay, so under this you will have all B blood group, but here you will have 50% B blood group and 50% O blood group. So final, how are you going to write? So final, you are going to write for homozygous blood group B, the child will inherit what? B, right? B blood group. But then for heterozygous, if the mother have heterozygous blood group B, then the child will inherit 50% B blood group and 50% O blood group. So this is the answer. Clear? Let me just revise once again. A man having blood group, that means blood group O, the allele there is only small I, that is recessive, okay? And then for blood group B, it can be either homozygous, IB, or heterozygous, IB. Since there is no mentioning of homozygous and heterozygous, we are going to see the cross for both, okay? This is for homozygous. You have taken I, the genotype for blood group O is II, and then from this homozygous is IB. When you take the cross, all the children will have B blood group, okay? But then for heterozygous, this is the heterozygous. For heterozygous, when you see the cross, it will be either 50% B blood group or 50% O blood group, 50-50, since it is 2-2, okay? So what will be the blood group of the children? So for homozygous blood group B, the mother's homozygous blood group B, the child will inherit B blood group. But then for heterozygous, 50% of the blood group will be B, and then 50% will be O. Okay, so this is one of the practice questions. You can note it down in your notebook as well.